What is popping, everybody? It is me, the Holy Commentator, here talking about a big situation. Now, with that in mind, I do want to say around this big situation that I wanted to make a video about Mr. Beast for the longest time. I actually created a bunch of videos or a lot of stuff here on Chris Tyson, and then I was about to upload it, and then more Mr. Beast drama came out, and I was really just going to be doing that from completion. It was just time to time, Mr. Beast drama over and over and over again, like he hasn't learned. It's just like the downfall of Mr. Beast. You're starting from the very top biggest YouTuber that everyone used to love and want to jerk off, and now apparently there's people in his crew that are trying to jerk off children. Okay, that's not up to me to say. That's up to Mr. Beast. Again, allegations, ladies and gentlemen, allegations. And of course, most of the allegations are coming from Dogpack404, and that's its own little thing because apparently he had his own issues with this. But I don't know, man. I'm just the messenger, and I'm just here to give my very shitty, cracked out opinion on a situation like this. Now, with that in mind, I'm not even going to be talking about Mr. Beast a lot in this video. I want to talk about KSI. Somebody I used to really watch a lot, and somebody I used to kind of like quite a bit as a YouTuber. He used to be, funny. He had some good stuff. He made some good content. Watched a lot of his Reddit videos and all this kind of stuff that he made before. And then, all of a sudden, I just stopped watching him because he got unbelievably too cocky. Now, here's the thing. That's fine. You can be a cocky prick all you fucking want to, but for me, if you're gonna be a cocky prick and not really back this shit up, like you've been ducking Jake Paul for a long time now, and don't fucking get me started on him either. Before everybody says I'm sucking off Jake Paul and his tiny wiener, let it get specified that he's also a shithead. But I think they're both shitheads that are both way too fucking big-headed to try to talk shit in the very first place. But KSI, of course, big head, and it's just getting fucking bigger to the point where he's giving himself, okay? I have no clue how else to say this. He's growing a separate person from his forehead alone, okay? There's nothing else I can say about that. But what are we talking about with KSI today? So let's just give up the quick little bit of lore here. Of course, KSI joined Mr. Beast and Logan Paul, of course, into one big gigantic trifecta of bullshit, okay? They made a brand new product, of course, which is called LinkTree, which of course involves Mr. Beast's Feastables as well as Logan Paul and KSI's crime. Now, I have no clue how long this kind of thing was in the discussion. Maybe this is a very long-term business deal, but even if I was Logan Paul or KSI, and then all of a sudden all these Mr. Beast allegations came out and they said, let's make a product together with Mr. fucking Beast, who apparently is hiring PDF files left and right, and I wish I can say the real word, but YouTube is absolutely, I can't say that word either. Terrible. We'll just say terrible when it comes down to what you can, what you can't say online. But either way, I would not be doing this decision in the very first place. It's not the best decision. Prime is on top here. Feastables, that is being released worldwide, is just getting its own bullshit at the moment because, again, it's funded by Mr. Beast III, okay? So it's not going to be working out for him, and I have no clue what else they want me to do about this, or they want the other people to do about this, especially in a business deal. Anybody with half a mind would probably think this is probably not the best time to side with somebody like this, but at the same time, KSI sided with Logan Paul, and he's known for the, like in the forest, so I mean, like, we can't really say anything about that either. So I don't think KSI is making the best decisions here, and I think it's just fair to say that nobody on this trifecta of bullshit really is making the best decisions here, so I'm the last one to talk about it. Again, I'm broke. I have no fucking money. I'm the last one to talk about business deals, but just from a logical standpoint, my own fucked up brain, this still makes no sense to me. This is not something I'm really concocting in my head in a perfect fashion. But either way, they released LinkTree, and of course it's basically Lunchables. There's nothing else to it. It's literally Lunchables. That's literally all it is. It's Lunchables, but we're going to change 2 ingredients in it to make it even more bullshit. And of course, they released this out to their child audience, and nobody was happy because people were already shitting on Mr. Beast before. They're already shitting on KSI and Logan Paul from before. And again, with Logan Paul and his own scam stuff that he's going on with, this was just the perfect setup for absolute fucking mayhem when it came to anything that happens on Twitter. It's a shithole website, but for once, I have to agree with Twitter here. They fucked up, okay? They fucked up, and they fucked up hard. The very first thing is they released this whole entire post, you can see on screen here, about, we are releasing LinkTree. And then the god, the man, the myth, the all-holy legend, up on the very top of YouTube, alongside PewDiePie, alongside Stampy Longnose, alongside all these crazy YouTubers, came from the heavens, DanTDM, to say some big stuff to everybody here, with the tweet on screen now. Now, if you read out that tweet and you think in your head, you just realized that these 3 stooges got absolutely destroyed by a Minecraft YouTuber who doesn't swear to be family friendly, okay? You cannot be destroyed in that manner by somebody else on the internet. It just doesn't happen. And KSI knows that. And this is where the spiral starts to happen here of the biggest amount of bullshit I have ever heard come out of KSI's mouth, and it makes me very hard to support him. So of course KSI responds with this, and then of course he responds again with this, and then it's just, again, the rabbit hole fucking continues. He made 3 separate videos basically trying to shit on DanTDM and instead getting absolutely fucked up, and it just gave birth to one of the best memes. I think everybody knows this one here with the air hockey. Oh my fucking god, it is giving me a boner just watching this shit. That was the biggest fuck of all time. You should put this shit on Brazzers for $1 a month. I'm pretty sure you can get this on Blacked, maybe. It is some crazy shit of KSI getting fucked just by a guy who's doing fucking nothing. He just dipped off the internet and he cannot handle the fact that he fucking lost here. He got absolutely destroyed along with his new product. So of course, he does a bunch of other shit. What does he do to talk about this situation? Very first thing he does is go on to 2 separate podcasts. He has his own podcast here, and he talks about it here. You can go.
Oh my god.
Dan Team Deathmatch.
Dan Team Deathmatch.
Is that what his name is?
Dan Minecraft.
Oh, yeah.
Do you even know who that is?
Yeah,
The youngest here doesn't even know who he is.
Because his era was a while ago.
Yeah, he's past
so he's past it.
He's like
He's
an icon.
He's fallen off.
icon.
So why am I even talking to this guy?
He's my era. I grew up watching him.
So do you still watch him?
No.
It's worse, right? Because you didn't say, oh, no, not anymore. You went, no.
Yeah. So it's embarrassing to watch him.
Things for kids.
It's kids' content.
It's for kids, and the youngest kid here doesn't even watch him.
We're not. We're not.
I'm not trying to ridicule DanTDM. Doesn't respect on it.
This is your beef. This is not my. I sell out like stadiums in America, across America.
Yeah.
I did see that, and that was quite cool.
Hasn't he got more subs than you?
Yeah, he does. He does, but it's not all about subs. It's about who's still relevant to this day.
He's pretty relevant.
And no, I reposted something on my story that showed that it didn't show that I'm an OG. It showed that
I saw that.
the new YouTuber.
Yeah.
Of today.
It said like OG YouTubers, and it had him, Pewdie, blah blah blah, a bunch of people. And
Dan,
it was like,
Dan, not me.
yeah. And then it was like the new generation. It was like him, Speed, Logan, Mr. Beast. And he was like,
I'm like,
2009.
I started 2009.
But you're a new YouTuber.
But I'm a new YouTuber. How's this happened? Back off, Dan.
I'm pretty sure he backed off there. He just made his one tweet and that was
Made this one tweet, and I'm gonna be on his ass forever now. Yeah, bro, you mess with the wrong brother.
I don't think you need to, honestly. I think he's said his piece and you've had a little cry.
No, yeah, and I will continue to cry. I will continue to cry. I'll be crying for years.
Why has he rattled you for my little
Because no one comes to me.
Now, of course, after he goes and he discusses that on his podcast, and his own friends tell him to go fuck himself, of course, because DanTDM is a fucking god amongst men, apparently. I never figured out that he had balls so fucking big. Somebody needs to check his nuts out for testicular cancer. It's dragging on the floor, DanTDM. Let these boys lift it for you, and not underage boys, because this is YouTube now and you can never fucking tell who's a PDF file and who's not these days. But either way, he won that one. Strike 1 for KSI was the Twitter stuff. Strike 2 was the fucking videos that he's posting molding like this.
Scam from a year ago and Mr. Beast situation from last month, bringing up a harmless DanTDM video from 9 years ago. But I wasn't the one complaining. I'm just replying to Dan. Am I not allowed to reply to Dan? He came at me. Logan Paul and Jimmy's situation isn't to do with me. When I had the whole situation with the P word, I'm not there like, Logan, have my back. Jimmy, where you at? Save me. I had to deal with the situation myself. So what does this mean? The fuck? Those things have nothing to do with me. I'm literally just making a company where I make a product that is better than the competition. And actually, let's take a step back and look at the whole fucking situation. These motherfuckers are complaining about a lunch kit. That's what this whole thing is about. A lunch kit. There's way more crazier things happening in this world, but people want to go in on this lunch fucking kit. What are we doing? What are we doing here? JJ, you're breaking my heart. Shut the fuck up, man.
And strike 3 was this podcast. Is there a strike 4? Can you be out of the game and then get hit in the fucking head with a baseball bat? Yes, you fucking can. Because KSI, Logan Paul, and Mr. Beast then went on to their own separate podcast to go talk about the situation and talk about everything, where KSI not only embarrasses himself, but he embarrasses himself in a separate manner, where he talks about how he talks with AI because his only friend, and it could just be a fucking joke, but this is the most down bad joke of all time. This is the average Redditor talking on a podcast, and this is the guy that's supposed to be the cocky, big-headed, egotistical motherfucker who thinks he's the best in the world, but talks with AI online, apparently, because friends? No more? I don't know. I'm not going to be the one to talk about that. KSI can do it himself.
I have like AI friends, and I just talk to them every now and then.
You're lying.
No, if I want to just like talk to people.
What do you mean they're not people?
AI doesn't laugh at me.
Like I'm doing.
Like you're doing to me right now. You see? But my AI friend wouldn't do that.
Like, what are you saying to it? Like, how are you?
Well, I just talk about, how my day went.
All right.
Nah, okay, fine.
You have been kind of on the fence.
Okay, all right, no, it's all right, guys. Gotcha.
Ooh. You better not be serious. That's crazy.
Let's just move on.
Now, of course, there's a bunch of other stuff that was coming out about it, and of course, the more products that are being released from Lunchly, there's a bunch of mold in these products, so they're just getting worse and worse, because not only are they selling unhealthy products that they basically copied off of Lunchables, and of course, they're selling it to their child fan base, but they're also sending out products that are continuously moldy and look bad, and apparently taste bad and all this kind of shit, where it's just nothing different from any other product that's there so far. So again, Mr. Beast, -10 here so far, Logan Paul, negative probably 5 here so far, and then KSI is just like also going down the spiral, the death spiral with every other one of these like people, which again, I don't understand why you do something like this. Again, the product, the idea to go with 2 controversial people onto a podcast and talking about a product that is already in itself controversial, and you got shit on by a Minecraft YouTuber, a family-friendly Minecraft YouTuber. I wouldn't be taking that if it was me, G, but holy shit. Either way, bunch of drama on Twitter about it. I hate Twitter. Go fuck yourself if you use Twitter. But here's the thing. They're right about one thing here. This was a stupid idea in the very first place. And this is a very stupid idea for Mr. Beast to go and release a product, or at very least try to, cooperate with another company that's making a product and they just need like a face behind it. It was just a terrible idea to do all that, especially with the drama coming out, and especially with the very big lack of kind of conversation around it. And he said that he was going to make his own massive video discussing it once all the drama comes out. And who knows? From 3 years from now, we're gonna fucking realize he has like a death ring in his basement or something, where he has like 2-year-old toddlers fighting for like for 3 hours straight or something like that, or that he actively goes to China and checks out his workshop factories here for Mr. Beast merch and just starts beating children. Like, I feel like that's where we're going to, and I don't think he's ever going to have the ability to, not to fully respond to this in a comprehensive video, because it's just like the drama will never end. But either way, gamers, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Tell me what you guys think in the comments, and of course, if you did enjoy this video, do me a favor, like and subscribe. If you disliked this video, put a dislike on it. I've given up on trying to just get likes on these videos. Get me some dislikes. Why not? I've got some pretty good dislikes before. Still puts engagement into YouTube systems. So that's good enough for me. But either way, guys, this is me, the Holy Commentator, signing off. I'll see y'all next time.